So I'm partner at Fronteer Strategy. I've been doing co-creation for 8 years, and I'd love to tell you in a few minutes what we specialize in and what we have had as successes and also some struggles along the way. This is my background. I'm actually an industrial design engineer. It's a profession that I never actually materialized by making money. I went straight into consultancy, did work at more the hardcore management consultancy side, then more moved towards the branding and innovation side. And co-creation was always part of what I was doing, but I didn't know it. For companies, I used to invite customers, consumers, to talk to them a little bit more than focus groups, but what I see now is that our business is really moving towards co-creation. I'll tell you a bit about that. I have some guiding principles after a few slides. But first of all, why co-creation? This is kind of what companies tell me when they come to us. Like, okay, these are my consumers. They all look alike, but apparently they all have different needs. How do I ever address them? How do I ever talk to them? How do I ever get real engagement with them? And what we say basically is that try to be open and try to start a dialogue. So we do this in rice, leasing, insurance, telecom, technology, coffee, beer, basically any industry we think you can co-create with. What do we do in practice? A lot of companies do crowdsourcing, online crowdsourcing. What do? We do expert sourcing. So for any type of challenge, for any type of client, we'll find the best people a company can work with. From the notion that there's 1% of people for any topic, that's let's say the creators, and 1% is coming from the online world, or any kind of forum, just take any forum, 1% will create 80% of the content. If you look at blogs, only 1% gets updated weekly. So the 1% will enable our clients to work with. And if you look in practice, how does that work? For a company, I was asked to talk a bit about communities. So one of our clients is Nokia. We've been doing open innovation projects with them for over a year now. And one hell of an exciting one is coming up because they have a product base. It's called MIMO. It's open source software based on Linux. They have a worldwide community of 16,000 members. They will all come to, not all, but a subset, a few hundred will come to Amsterdam. And with a few of those, we will actually start co-creating with the Nokia management, or the team that's actually involved in MIMO. The community members will be promoted, or the community members will promote actually the people that will be co-creating with the Nokia team. So we'll use the community to get the best people to work with our client. Then the ideas will be fully open, will be again given to the community. They can rate, they can build upon, and then all the ideas will be available to the world. So I think it's a really bold step for a company like Nokia to actually spend a lot of time and money to create great concepts and then actually giving it back to the community and to the world. That's one example. This is another great example. I doubt it whether you know it. I think open innovation and co-creation is going to change the way we do stuff. This is a very basic, simple example. This is a group of 60 people. It's a subset of 400. And these 400 people are all personally interested or to contribute to a book on business modeling, writing new business models. What have these guys been doing? They have been paying money to be able to contribute to a book. So let it sink in. So you don't pay them so they will contribute. No, they will pay to actually help rewrite the book. So that's crazy. So if you talk about values, so they see the value in being part of a book, being the first to get it, to have their names in the book. While companies tend to think that the value for people to contribute is in getting money to participate, getting some kind of other direct results. No, this is different values. These are my 5 co-creation principles. We've analyzed many cases. We have done our homework. And we think you should always be looking at this. Inspire participation. If you have an inspiring challenge, people will participate. Select the very best to work with. I know in Scandinavia, that's a really harsh thing to say because these are the most democratic countries in the world. But you have to work with the best people. You have to connect creative minds one way or the other. You have to share the results. Sharing means information, but also value or products. And you have to continue the development. And this is my question. How do we get companies to understand this? Because consumers, everybody's consumer, are already aware and they're more passionate about brands and companies than they realize. Thank you.